Alright guys, here's the breakdown of the 4 Yonkou that's out here today in the One Piece world. Shanks, who's still there as a regular guy without an arm, still being Shanks, red hair. We have Big Mom, or Charlie Linlin, the great pirate who runs the Big Mom Pirates. We have Kaidou, who is the strongest creature alive, and is a guy who is unable to die. And for the Big Mom part, Capone Biggie is under Big Mom. And for Blackbeard, he has the greatest potential in a bad way. So, like, if I had to guess, Luffy's first Yonkou fight will be against Big Mom. And the reason why I say this is because, like, Kaidou is the strongest creature alive. And so I highly doubt that the strongest creature will be the first guy that Luffy has to deal with. Yes. Since I'm dealing with the events of chapter 812, Sanji has, in a nonchalant way, Sanji has been kidnapped by Capone Biggie. Is being forced to take part in a bogus ass wedding to marry Pudding or Putin. Like. So Luffy will have to change our plans on how to deal with the zoo. Well, Luffy will change his plans at the zoo and then go save Sanji, because all the crew is together except for Sanji, so they have to save them. And then Big Mom has a grudge against Luffy because she was the one. She demanded candy and Luffy ate it all. Now we really don't know what Big Mom can do, but she could. There was a shot of her eating her own crewmates alive, and so like she could probably chew Luffy, but Luffy is made of rubber, so that won't work. But at the same time, Big Mom has haki that's way beyond Luffy's control. Well, Big Mom's level of haki is probably a lot higher than Doflamingo's, like, obviously. And so I would say that it would probably be like a really long ass fight, because well, somewhat, because like the first thing first, since Big Mom and Capone Biggie have a mafia type fight crew, the big boss doesn't do anything at first. They just send their underlings to deal with them. So with that being said, Picums is a guy who picks up the payment from Fishman Island, and Capone is an underling as well. So, judging from the breakdown of Big Mom's pirates, we have never seen her right hand first mates or henchmen. We already did that with Kaidou, with Jack being debuted as one of the 3 disasters. So, eventually, there should be around 3 people who are really close. Really close towards Big Mom. And I watched The Godfather a while back in like September, and there was like this big thud kind of guy who was first mate towards Don Corleone. So there has to be like a guy that's really close to Big Mom. I'm not sure. Probably the dad, but the dad died. I'm not sure. So yeah.